Hey there, my friends. Welcome to another episode of the Contractor Click podcast. This is your host, Danny Barrera here, right alongside our amazing team, my beautiful wife and partner, Maddie here, and our amazing marketing genius at Contractor Click. How are you guys doing today?
It's a good day. Glad to be here.
Good day, yeah. Today we're going to dive into, we've been getting a lot of questions about the complete contractor program. So we want to peel the layers of the onion and unpack every different aspect of the complete contractor program.
Absolutely.
Because it's a complete program. You came up with the name, Andrea, and you want to talk a little bit about that, how we came about the name, and what is it to begin with?
Absolutely. You know, it came from a lot of feedback from our clients just wanting to have that complete experience and that complete solution because piecemeal, you know, a little snack here and there is nice, but you need a consistent meal on a daily basis, and that needs to be complete. So the complete digital marketing solution for our contractors is the complete contractor program. And that way, there's more of an ensuring of success than just taking this element, only Facebook ads. This element, we'll only build you a website. It's
Right.
not as helpful to our contractors. And we want someone who works with us to succeed. So we really wanted to make sure that that was a solution that we could offer.
Maddie, what's the biggest shift and benefit you've seen? Because we were implementing this for a select few clients, and we had them in the elite program versus the ones that that were just doing like Facebook advertising. Like, what's the biggest difference that you've noticed?
I mean, I think the biggest, well, I'm going to tell you what somebody said to me the other day. It just makes sense that we are taking all of the pieces of the marketing like spectrum and we are implementing it because it just makes sense that we do that so that the client gets a much better result than if we just take little piece by little piece by little piece by little piece and do just Facebook ads or just Google ads or just website. Do we succeed? Have we succeeded in the past? Yes, we have.
Yes.
But when we take it all together now and we actually put it together, it's like we make the perfect storm, like the perfect like balance of like a complete program. And I think that would be what I find to be like the best thing about it. That you don't have to have like the guy doing this here and us here and that person there and this. Let me pick and choose. You actually get the whole entire like experience.
Well, and it might even be that they're picking and choosing from different agencies. They have a buddy
Right.
who made their website
Right.
and then they have someone else who's running Google ads for them or SEO. It's like, let's keep it all in one house.
Yeah.
And that way the communication, especially if you're scaling up, you want that communication to be more streamlined, not all these different contact information, all these different people you're trying to get a hold of. So we want that communication to be effective.
Yeah.
Right.
So when you think about it, we studied our clients' customers' life cycle. And the life cycle begins right from the very front end, from the top of the funnel. Then there's some sort of engagement, and then bottom of the funnel, which is conversions. Like say we were just offering like the accelerator program. We made a lot of people a lot of money, a lot of clients a lot of money. And while all of that is great, we notice like, hey, there's a big gap between the players that are all in and doing it all at a higher level than the ones that are just committed to do just a small piece. And when you think about it, do you want to be the best known? Do you want to be omnipresent in your service area? And when I say it, like really be it. We were auditing an ad account for one client. And before he came on board, the thing is he's running a couple of $100s a day on Facebook advertising, a couple of $100s a day on Google ads. That's before he became a client. And you started noticing like, hey, he's just running one ad on Facebook, right? And then running a couple of ads going right into the website. He's like, well, I don't even remember who's doing my Google ads. Now I got to go. Someone else owns the website that he has or he had. And all of those components, we started looking at, hey, our most successful clients, the partners that have grown exponentially, meaning they've crossed the multi-million-dollar mark, $5 million mark, etc. those have been the ones that have been willing to play at a higher level. So last year we made the decision of like, hey, we're gonna commit to leveling up for our clients and ensuring like those that are with us, hey, we're gonna give you the opportunity to come along with us in the complete contractor program, and also create the training material to educate you on, which want you guys to check out the link in the description here so that you can get access to the free training. There's going to be a link there. Maddie, what do you have in there? What are you guys drinking right now?
Okay, so I'm drinking Magic Mind. I actually
I
love
watch you all
this
distracted looking at this
product.
little bottle.
I mean, yeah, because like I'm fidgeting with it, but it's actually a very delicious and great product. We've been drinking it. I've been drinking it pretty much consistently. I did the subscribe and save for the house
Yeah.
because it's even good for like the kids. I give this to the kids. Like I have big kids, like 14-year-old
They're
kids.
not
just-
babies,
they're not
here's
babies.
here's where we're
They're
going to
like
leave
14
it.
and 15. But it's great for it sharpens, like it makes me feel more focused and it definitely gives me more energy. And I really like it. I like it a lot. It's a
Yeah,
very
it's,
good product.
it's pretty good. We'll come back at the end and you let us know
See-
how,
see if
how
we're,
that
like,
feels.
More
Yeah.
awake.
Oh, you tell me.
Find out. We'll find out.
Well, you guys will be the judge. Leave us a comment
Delicious.
right down below. Yeah, try it out for sure. We're gonna give you a special code.
Yeah.
You get a discount. And if you're someone, look, I'm in front of the computer processing a lot of data every single day. At some point in time, memory is gonna hit you. You're drinking all these. Fish oil pills and like your B12. I like to take care of my health. We get IVs
Yeah.
probably every other week or so, and there's different components. But my daily dose, I like caffeine. This does replace the Celsius and the Quad Espressos. I've talked about it. Which let's dive back into the
Yeah.
topic of today's conversation. Is like, hey, how do we improve our results?
Yeah.
And when it comes to the complete contractor program, what is it exactly that's the biggest benefit to our clients? In your own words, what would you guys say?
One of the things I'm seeing right now, and we've offered it in the past, but now because there's more trust built, the coaching and when our clients are showing up for the coaching and training, that to me is the biggest difference maker. Yes, you could outsource and go find coaches from other industries, but when you have coaching from your own industry and you're learning on a regular basis, if you commit to the complete contractor program and commit to showing up for the coaching portion of that, I think that that's going to be the biggest difference maker. And I'm already hearing that from those who are attending those calls regularly, because we're not gonna knock on your door every day and be like, show up for the call, show up for the coaching.
Yes.
But if you take advantage of that opportunity, then that's, I think, one of the best ways, because it's a lot of the mental game.
Yeah. So again, to go back, what is it? It's a complete digital marketing solution plus the coaching and training component. And we understand as you're growing and scaling a concrete coating business, home improvement business, you're going to have different stages in the business. For in some instances, there's going to be like, hey, I need to get ready for my season. Like, what do I need to prepare when it comes to my inventory, my team, the training? How am I going out into this year? So, like, for example, this month, Pete Johnson is leading our sales coaching calls, which is amazing. Like, we're getting wins every single week. People are saying, I'm using the content and the material I'm learning. Last Friday, we had a new attendee. He's starting out in a sales position, not the owner of the business, but as a sales position to get help. He's already, seeing and feeling the clarity versus you can dump someone into your training and that will work. But if you want them to see and observe how others are handling in real-time objections, like,
Yeah,
that's
that's a
very
good point.
powerful. So the coaching side,
It's not just for the business owner. It could be someone else in their business.
it could be for the admin
sales.
assistant, and there's multiple calls. So the other thing, which is a big deal, there's the coaching aspect that happens in a small group coaching, and then there's the one-on-ones that happens once a month with yourself and your marketing manager. If you are the leader, the CEO, the president, the main owner of the business, and you don't have a marketing manager or a sales manager, perhaps it's going to be you and a dedicated growth account specialist. And their job is to ensure we're on track for KPIs.
Mm-hmm.
Things are moving along in all fronts. In all fronts. So you're looking at Facebook advertising. How's the cost per lead doing? What campaigns, what innovative campaigns are we launching this year? How are we getting assets and the videos and everything that our team is doing on your behalf for your business? Same thing with the SEO programs. We have something called Project Highlights, which is part of the Complete Contractor program. This is something that no one else is doing at this level when it comes to SEO strategy as well as the social media rollout. It's very intentional. It's very powerful. It helps you stand out above and beyond your competition. And if your competition is hiring or leveraging an SEO company, you're used to seeing the blog posts like, what is epoxy flooring, right? What is pavers,
Right.
right? You ever seen those?
Yeah,
And you're
yeah.
like, man, we're in 2024.
Kinda basic at that.
Consumers want to know who they're going to deal with,
Mm-hmm.
and can they actually do it at the level that they're saying they can, and who have they done it for? And the last couple of podcasts that we've done here, we've been talking about content strategy and what type of content we need to create for your prospective customers to ensure that they buy into you. You need to have at least 7 hours worth of consumable content, and our job is to create that content for you. Now, how much easier do you think it is when you're working with a partner that has access to your assets, that it's getting touched and dialed in with your vision, your company's goals, targets, revenue, etc., and the marketing plan is surrounding that. Even budgets, like we're going to have another podcast here where we're going to dive into budget allocation. How do you think about budgets? Everything is very strategic. This is not like you hire a Facebook ads person to run ads
No.
and, hey, we
it's
get
going
50
well.
leads or it's free or we work for free, right? So that's probably like level one. If you're just getting started and you have no idea, you don't want to deal with anything, that might be a good solution. But this is only for serious business owners in the home improvement industry. We have the majority of our clients concrete coating who want to go to that next level, surpass the 2.5 million, getting to $5 million mark, and want a complete program that is going to solve that gap for them.
Yeah, that's a big question that comes through is how do we know it's a good fit for both partner, like the partner and the client, right? We
Right,
don't want, if you're starting off and it's day one in your business, you're not going to be able to take on the complete contractor program. That doesn't make any sense. You have other things you're going to need to be working on. That's more on the coaching side. You can get into the coaching without being a part of the complete contractor program. So there's a little bit of growth option there before you could get to the complete contractor program, because it's a bigger program.
So if you're a startup and you're just getting started and you want to learn how to do the advertising marketing yourself, like there is that option. That's entry level option. That's
And
if
then
you're
it's self-implement,
250,000 and under,
Okay.
no funding. I mean, you're just getting started.
Yeah.
You need help. I can promise you this: you're going to learn how to sell jobs. You're going to learn how to market yourself, how to advertise yourself. You do the pushing of the buttons, but we have the support by individuals that are managing millions of dollars in advertising, which is the best thing because they can look at your ad accounts and they can give you insights. Now, here's the cool thing. It's perhaps you're running already a multi-million-dollar business in the home improvement. You're doing in-house marketing. You can bring your team, sign up for the coaching program, and they'll get the benefit as well. So we've had individuals that have come in for a season. They have a in-house marketing manager. They want to learn how to do better advertising on their own. Guess what? We can train you up. We do not offer this for other agencies or if you're a marketer trying to get into the space. Unfortunately, this is only for concrete coating and home improvement businesses that are operating in this.
Right.
And everything here that we share, it's exclusive to our clients.
One
here.
thing I love with the coaching and training, especially on the marketing side, is that it's not just an educational class only. You do have that Q&A, and you do also have this option of like sharing your screen and literally pulling up your ad account, which you might not realize that could be part of it. So you're stuck somewhere, you're getting confused. You can share your screen and have someone walk through that with you. That's so valuable.
Right. Yeah. So if you're a business owner and you want to learn how to think better and differently and stay up to speed into what's working right now, perhaps this might be a very good solution for you. Maybe you're working with a marketing partner that you like, that you love. We don't want to steer you away from that. Stay with that. But maybe you want to understand a little bit better from professionals that are in the trenches, managing millions of dollars, generating thousands of leads for our clients. And you want to have a second opinion into what could be improved so that you can pass that information over. That is a great possibility, and we're open to that. Now, the complete contractor program in itself is exclusive. It's territory exclusive. Again, it's only for the players that are looking to play at that next level. And that being said, we're not looking to get clients in volumes into that program. You want to talk a little bit about why do we need exclusivity in service areas?
Well, we don't want to be competing against ourselves. We know we're really good at it. So our goal is for you to be the most recognizable contractor in your area, then we can't have two of our best people trying to compete at the same
In the same industry.
area. In the same industry. Okay, that's a good point. And that's one of the reasons we have shifted some of our vision here with Contractor Click is, yes, concrete coatings, we can only have one person in that territory. But what if someone offers a different service? For example, fencing, pavers, decks. There's a lot of other home improvement industries that could be in that area. And then you might even have relationship with those other individuals and be able to refer them to each other. You finish a job,
right.
You know someone's going through a big home remodel, a big backyard renovation, for example, or a big garage renovation. You don't offer the storage solutions. You have someone else who does closet design. There's a lot of really amazing options once that territory is getting more established with contractors.
So, Maddie, you want to speak a little bit about like campaigns. Let's talk a little bit about, because it's very pop. Social media, everyone's hanging out on social media these days. Everyone, the majority of the population, they're logged into Facebook, Instagram. You have two contractors. They do different things. One does hardscaping pavers, and the other one is doing concrete coatings in the same territory. Versus you have two concrete coating contractors competing against each other. What kind of a difference do you see in the cost per lead? Say we have a client here and we were to get another concrete coatings. Break that down for us.
When you have if there's two in the same territory competing for the same attention in the same market, the cost per lead tends to go up in terms of the same type of contractor, like two concrete coating contractors in the same area advertising the same thing. The cost per lead goes up, and you have to be very, very intentional as a person. Like for me, for example, my team has to be very intentional by making sure that everything that they're posting out there is disrupting the feed, because you're competing against someone exactly the same as you. So you have to always make sure that there's a strategy, which I'm not going to get into right now because that's proprietary to us. But you do have to that does definitely increase the cost per lead. However, we have, multiple contractors that do different types of services in the home improvement space, and that it doesn't really affect the cost per leads as much because it's two different services. So
two different services.
It's completely different services. People that are looking for pavers are not necessarily they're not looking for per se coatings or decks and fences. But if you're a person that does pavers and in your territory someone that does fences and whatnot, you guys can both leverage that connection and create a referral system to move forward.
And we can help with
the
those
sale, and we help with all that stuff. Correct.
Too.
Correct.
Yeah, because what you were saying really quick, in terms of what this growth program, this complete contractor program, it's like a full growth program, not just growth in your profits, but growth in your leadership, growth in your connections, growth in your pretty much everything and anything that has to do with business.
And those resources and assets, do you want to talk a little bit about the videography and photography component of the complete contractor program?
Yeah, we absolutely. So as a person who manages or handles a team that needs creative assets, it's almost like we're like, okay guys, we'll do it. We'll just provide the photographer once a quarter, get the images and stuff we need, and that's huge. That's huge. That's part of the complete contractor
So there's
program.
savings
Absolutely.
when you combine multiple services. And then the economies of scale, plus our team learns the territory The buyer is the same. A homeowner is a homeowner in a territory. A good neighborhood is a good neighborhood. That doesn't change. Now, check this out. We've mastered the art and science of lead generation and brand positioning for home improvement contractors. We bring that out, providing you with service area exclusivity, plus you get savings. When you look at all the costs, you got to get a videographer, a few $1,000s. Got to get a new website, a few $1,000s. You want to have someone do your Google search engine optimization, a couple of $1,000s. You want to have someone do Facebook advertising, $1,000 plus. Someone do Google advertising, etc. Social media, posting and management,
organic.
$1,500 plus a CMO. By the time that you get a fractional CMO, which by the way, it's going to cost you no less than $4,000 to get a competent fractional CMO for your business with probably a 6-month, 12-month commitment with no guarantee of success or results. And they have to put the entire list of partners together to bring you on board. You're going to invest quite a bit of money. So what we said is, how about this? We help our clients win.
Yep.
We know the territories very well. And what we do is offer our service offering to a couple of other verticals we know we can crush it for. And that became the birth of, okay, how do we diversify from concrete, decorative concrete, concrete coatings to a couple more industries? So that is who this is for. And if this is resonating with you, I want you to go ahead and visit contractor.click/start so that you can get access to our entire curriculum. We put together a curriculum on the Complete Contractor program. Is an overview of the program. We take our time in walking you through it. I'll be teaching that specific curriculum there. And it's going to walk you through every single phase that we do, which is about 4 phases that we empower you.
Okay.
The results that you can expect, superior results, lower cost of leads, as well as all the data that you need to make better decisions when it comes to your growth goals. That's probably the biggest thing.
Yeah, it really
As you grow
it
and
is.
scale, everything comes down to numbers. Math is the path. And what if we can calculate that right down to the T? And we get to get your feedback in real time. Plus, you get to have a dedicated team right working with you. How is this different, guys? And we're about to wrap it up here. From most digital marketing agency service programs, how is this different? What's the biggest difference?
I think the biggest difference is the actual connection with like the human and like the relationship that you build with your account manager. Like, you know, I had a call yesterday and someone's like, hey, what do you project your KPIs, my KPIs to be in terms of cost per lead for my Facebook ads this season? And our account managers took together, we looked through the results, we put together a report for this person, we submitted it to this person. I don't know one marketing agency that would do something like that. As a matter of fact, I deal with other marketing agencies all the time, and they don't even want to like give access to the person's like business manager on
Let's
Facebook.
dive into that before we move any farther. Everything we do, it's your business, your
yours.
brand, your assets, it's your company, and that's pretty much it. We hold the strategy. It's our digital marketing strategy. But whatever we've implemented for you that's already rolling, like the website is live, that's pretty much yours. The social media posts, we don't take them down. When we're we've
but
had clients
delete
come to us,
pages
they're
on-
like,
on
man,
your
I'm
website."
afraid, I'm going to lose my Facebook page and ads. We're working with one individual that's very well known in the industry, by the way, very well known, who was managed by a well known marketing agency in the space. We're not going to name names,
No.
who cannot get access to his own business manager. And the owner of that company, I know him very well, for whatever reason, doesn't want to give this business. So this guy said, hey, look, if this guy doesn't give me access, I'm just going to put him out on blast, which is not a good thing, but that happens a lot.
Right. So the integrity and trust levels
Integrity.
is something you're going to notice differently about Contractor Click.
Transparency. Look, we're having bad week, bad month. We're going to own up to it. And it's about having that relationship and communication and being transparent. We're not going to try to sugarcoat it.
Absolutely
Our
not.
belief system is the best retention that we can develop is giving our clients superior results, communicating above and beyond, and owning up before anything even happens. Now, I'm noticing you guys very sharp here. How are you guys feeling right now?
Well,
Christian, did
just
you
for-
take a dose? You
Guys,
guys.
this is my first time on the show live. I took a dose. I've been begging this guy over here
Show
to
us your
bring
magic mind.
bring me a magic mind. It's my first time.
How are
I've
you
been
feeling?
dying to try it. I feel great. I'm buzzing on this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
You're hooked now.
I like it. I'm
Take it
hooked.
before the fight.
Yeah.
You're gonna be so
That's a great
sharp.
idea.
Man, I should have given this to the kids yesterday. We
You should have
yeah.
in the basketball
Every
game.
kid should.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I was a little bit sleepy. My head was hurting a little bit when we started,
Yeah.
and I'm feeling good and sharp. I think you guys can kind of tell too by the way that I'm like responding
I
to
know.
the questions.
Yeah, it's like a
that
little
I'm
clarity.
definitely a little bit.
Andrea is
more
definitely
awake.
sharp. You guys are always doing a great job, team. But this is the thing: we want to help you out now. If you're interested in learning more, make sure that you look in the description of this YouTube video here. There's going to be a link. Otherwise, go to contractor.click/start, and that's going to take you into an opt-in page where all you put in your basic name, email, information, and we'll give you access to the entire overview of the program. And if you're interested in seeing if your territory is available, also go to contractor.click and look for the button that says Get Started. And when you click on that, you're going to fill out some key details. It's exclusive to one client per territory, per industry. So
So it's not guaranteed. Just fill
It's
out the
not
form
guaranteed.
and you'll get 100% in.
correct.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
And
important to know.
don't take it personally. If we say your territory is not available, we do respect that and uphold that, and that's it. And we want to make sure that we empower you. On the meantime, make sure you stay tuned. Subscribe to our Contractor Click podcast on YouTube, on Spotify, on Apple. Where else can they find us?
Anywhere you guys listen, we'd love to see you on the other side. And let us know where you listen from, what you're getting out of the podcast, and any topics that you would like to hear us cover in the future. We'd look forward to hearing from you.
So if you're ready to grow and scale your concrete coating and home improvement business, make sure that you go to contractor.click. We'll see you next time.